wow is right.
That dog had quite the journey.
Yeah, no kidding.
So sweet.
I'd like to hear the story.
Okay.
I know, all right. You're not supposed to be watching this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Overnight, the things that we do for our pets, right?
Yes.
Absolutely anything. I know. I'm a mess.
Papa.
I'm a pregnant lady mess.
I
That's okay. I'm glad Papa touched you, girl. That's a sweet story.
I love it. What I don't love, you guys, is this smoke. Man, we have had to deal with it day after day, and again, we're going to contend with it tomorrow. You can see our vantage point from Lookout Mountain off to the east. It just kind of looks dirty out there, and unfortunately, the smoke building back in late tonight. So that's going to give that sunset that orange reddish glow. As we go throughout the overnight hours, the smoke plume shifts off to the eastern side of the state here about 7 a.m. and then heading into the afternoon. Maybe a brief break for us here in Denver and up through the high country, but the elk fire, the leaf fire, still helping to spill all of that smoke back onto the Front Range by tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, they have air quality health advisories in place for much of the western slope in northwestern Colorado because of all of that heavy smoke that's not going anywhere anytime soon. It has been hot, to say the least, right? Today, another 90-degree day, taking us to 34 days so far this summer season. Typically, on average, we get about 46, and we are definitely heading in that direction. Today, 98 officially out at DIA, 100 degrees in Fort Collins. It was very toasty off to the northeastern corner, and then up through parts of the high country, upper 80s, low 90s, and 97 in Grand Junction. We can blame this ridge of high pressure that's anchored across the desert southwest, the Four Corners, helping to bring us that hot, dry air. Looking at this evening, temperatures only cooling into the lower 60s. Keep the windows shut, AC on, just because all of that smoke out there. 40s, 50s overnight up through the mountains. And looking at the futurecast, it's going to be pretty quiet. 11 o'clock tonight, the smoke is in place. Otherwise, mostly clear conditions statewide to kick off our Wednesday. The work week just clipping by. About 4 or 5 o'clock, we'll look for increasing clouds here in the city with a few isolated showers through the high country. This is not an organized system. A couple of brief gusty showers, and that's going to be about it. I'm not anticipating seeing much for the metro area because it's too hot and too dry to get any of that rain down here on the ground. Temperatures will be in the 90s starting at 11 a.m. and then we head back to the mid to upper 90s by the afternoon. Pretty similar setup to what we saw today. Triple digits around Pueblo, La Junta, and Lamar with more 90s in Steamboat over to Eagle and 99 in Grand Junction tomorrow afternoon. Back to the 80s you go. Out around Estes Park, Allens Park, little cooler in Grand Lake and Winter Park, Frisco. I'm coming for you. 78 looks real nice. 101 in Platteville and Longmont tomorrow afternoon with more triple digits coming our way. In fact, a heat advisory in effect for much of the I-25 corridor on Thursday. Check in on your friends, your family, your neighbors because it is just way too hot out here. Still scorching on Friday, and then finally a cold front arrives. That helps to cool us off and brings us a better chance of storms on Sunday.